Thanks for watching the Council in Brief. I'm Susan Kennedy. We're here with a complete wrap of all the news of the Montgomery County Council for this first week in December. And up first this week, a new bill that is being used to change driver behavior. The measure would allow the installation of traffic cameras in county school buses to monitor vehicles that illegally pass by. If the bill is approved, drivers caught passing a stopped school bus could be fined up to $250.
And that's really what this is about. While a lot of people have always commented about red light cameras and speed cameras and said that they're primarily for revenue generation, that's not really what this is about, because you see in those areas where those cameras are that people slow down. And they're strategically placed in areas where we want people to slow down. The same thing applies to school buses. We want people to understand that it's important for them to heed the stop signs that are there. It's for our children's safety. And so that's primarily what this is about. But people will take notice. And as people start to hear that there potentially could be tickets that come out by them bypassing school buses, they'll think twice about the next time they decide that they're late for work and they want to jump around the school bus.
We know that school bus violations are one of the serious traffic law violations we encounter, probably next to drunk driving and reckless driving. There's over 1,000 school bus routes, and that's more than we have police officers on the road to conduct effective enforcement. It's very hard to catch these violations, although every one of them is serious. So it makes good sense to use technology to help us enforce these laws, and more importantly, get the message out for voluntary compliance, because we don't want people to pass these school buses.
I think it's a perfect application on the school bus, because all we're looking to do with this effort is to change the behavior in the immediate vicinity of the camera, and so I think it's a perfect application for it.
After years of waiting, the longest stretch of the ICC is now open and free to those who drive it until December 5th. The interstate links I-270 with I-95 to Prince George's County. The ICC opens after more than 50 years of opposition from groups concerned that the highway would have a detrimental effect on the environment.
What this means for mobility in Montgomery County, particularly connecting our Science Corridor and the Shady Grove area to I-95, that's going to get those people off the Beltway. No question about that. And it's going to give that whole area of the county mobility that it's never had before.
After December 4th, tolls on the highway will be $4 for Easy Pass users traveling the full length of the road. But most motorists we spoke with say they are happy to pay the price.
I just want to see how close it will be to get to my house. Since I live in Laurel. I think this is the last stop. I just want to check it out, and it's free, so why not?
Are you willing to pay the price?
Yes. Yes.
Why? Why will you pay that money?
I don't want to sit an hour in traffic on the Beltway.
Yeah, I drive a lot. So, sometimes I could be in West Virginia, or sometimes I find myself heading out this way, and it's just so much convenient and avoid all of that traffic of 495. I think it's awesome.
And finally, Councilmember Valerie Ervin will wrap up her term as president of the council this week. During her term, Ms. Ervin led the council through one of its toughest budget seasons, creating a blueprint for addressing the county's long-term structural challenges.
The thing that I remember about this year was how the council stuck together, and we took several unanimous votes during the budget that really set this county on the course of greatness, I think, moving forward. And some of what we did was very controversial, but I think that my predecessor will be very happy that we took the hard votes in the first year of the council. Everything from, what we did on the maintenance of effort to some of the changes we made in the budget for the long term. I think it solidified our AAA bond rating. And these weren't the sexy things that you get to do as council president, but they were the necessary things.
Well, that does it for this edition of the Council in Brief. I'm Susan Kennedy. Thanks for tuning in.